shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. Ashiwaju, on your mandate we shall stand. Bola, on your mandate. Bola, on your...
The Northwest Geopolitical Zone, an absolute titan of commerce, culture and capacity, economic giant, was held back by the crumbling, bottlenecked ruins of its most critical transport spine, the Trunk A2 road. Heavy freight trucks stood stranded for days. Commerce was choked by dust and craters.
So if every day, those also are living here in Koningona and other places, what we face on this road, the number of accidents, the number of, the amount of delays that we experience here every day going to work and coming back is terrible.
When I get to this place, I will be here for like 4-5 hours. Sometimes I will even park my car.
Honestly speaking, you spend 3 hours to 4 hours. Because of the port roads and the bad roads, armed robbers attack so many people. Our women, our...
Today, under the decisive driving force of the renewed hope agenda, 175.9-kilometer dual artery connecting the heart of Nigeria's federal capital to the ancient commercial nerve centers of the north. For decades, the Abuja-Kano expressway has been more than just asphalt and aggregates. It is the economic backbone of the nation. But for too long, it was also a symbol of stalled promises, escalating costs, and engineering bureaucracy. Today, a new chapter is written in concrete. This is the untold story of the physical tug-of-war. The federal government, through the Federal Ministry of Works, divided this massive two-lane of 375-kilometer engineering undertaking into 3 distinct critical segments. Section 1, spanning 165 kilometers, running from Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, to the gates of Kaduna. Section 2, a 73.4-kilometer stretch connecting the military and transport hub of Kaduna town to the ancient scholarly city of Zaria. And Section 3, a 137-kilometer alignment from Zaria to the mega commercial center of Kano. The modern history of this project began in December 2017, and to understand the present triumph, we must trace the volatile history of its measures. As the journey began in 2017, the federal government originally awarded the rehabilitation contract to construction giant Julius Berger for 150 billion naira. It was meant to be a straightforward restoration. But as the years rolled by, the scope shifted, inflation took hold, and the rehabilitation. At this critical juncture, the legacy contractor came to the table with a new condition demanding an additional 1.1 trillion naira increment to complete a scope of 140 kilometers. For a new administration determined to enforce fiscal discipline, this was the ultimate red line. The Ministry of Works, under direct executive mandate, made its voice clear. The era of infinite contract augmentations was over. For 12 grueling months, intense negotiations echoed through the halls of the Ministry of Works. The contract with Julius Berger was terminated. But this wasn't an admission of defeat. It was a strategic pivot. The Federal Ministry of Works did not just re-award the project. They re-engineered its entire commercial DNA. They expanded the total scope of work by over 30%, breaking the monopoly and dividing the corridor into a highly aggressive, localized execution plan to a total reviewed cost of 759 billion naira.
It's a promise we made to the people of this country. It's a promise we made to Mr. President. This commitment, the project and the commitment. I've never seen a man with that kind of courage. And today, Mr. President, your courage is producing results in building of roads, not construction of roads.
This project, the first project, 252 billion, is made up of about 118 kilometers of roads, 86 kilometers of concrete, 17 kilometers of wearing course in Kano. We have about 6 kilometers dualized, which is an addition by Mr. President, at the end of the Kano section, additional 6x2, that's 12 kilometers.
The mammoth road was split. Lot 1, encompassing 480 cumulative kilometers, was structured at 252 billion naira. Lot 2, covering a complex stretch of 84 kilometers by 2, was priced at 507 billion naira. The mantle of execution was handed to an agile, fast-paced indigenous competitor, InfoWest International Limited.
In due course, with the help of the Minister and security forces, we will also work on this area at night to enhance our speed, to make it faster, to deliver this project in the record time that it
persons. But true capability does not wait for deadlines. In an unprecedented display of day and night engineering momentum, InfoWest shattered expectations, defying historical trends of delays and stall tactics. Under the administration's strict directive, Lot 1 was completed in just 13 months, ahead of the scheduled 14. Looking precisely at what has been won, this is no longer a blueprint on a minister's desk. This is a physical, heavy-duty reality on the ground.
Before now, a lot of people were complaining, particularly the opposition. They were saying that this road is not going to be done at all. There were a lot of noise everywhere. But today, that noise has been silenced by Mr. President. Let me seize this opportunity to commend Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his unwavering commitment to infrastructure, which is the key enabler of economic growth and development.
The heart of this structural victory lies within Lot 1, spanning the vital trade link between the federal capital and Kaduna State. Here, InfoWest has poured a massive 40.5-kilometer dual carriageway stretch, culminating in an ultra-durable 81 kilometers of combined lanes. This entire section has been constructed using state-of-the-art continuous reinforced concrete pavement (CRCP). It is a rigid concrete fortress built to withstand decades of heavy axle loads without buckling. But the engineering triumph extends concurrently to the northern terminal. In Kano, the completion is absolute. A 17-kilometer asphalt section has been laid to tie the corridor directly to the main Kano-Zaria highway. Furthermore, another 12-kilometer dual asphalt overlay has been fully completed and marked across another critical municipal zone, bypassing urban bottlenecks and easing traffic into the ancient city's industrial markets. With Lot 1 completed ahead of schedule, the focus of this grand national project shifts entirely to the next phase. The Federal Ministry of Works has eliminated all administrative bottlenecks. The machinery remains active, the supply chains are locked, and the countdown has officially begun. The second grand section of this historic project is operating at full capacity. Every worker, every engineer and every piece of equipment is working towards a definitive deadline. By November 2026, the remaining segments of this multi-lane expressway will be fully completed, establishing an unbroken premium transport corridor from the gates of the capital to the further to Tilden Fulani, deteriorated into deep craters and eroded soil. As the road declined, it significantly hindered the local economy. Pambegwa and Saminaka are key agricultural hubs for the entire country. Because transport trucks had difficulty navigating the damaged roads, the major breakthrough arrived with the Bola Tinubu administration and the launch of the renewed hope agenda for infrastructure. To make the project a reality, the government took direct steps. Under the Ministry of Works, the government quickly streamlined funding process directly to the main contractor, Cetraco Nigeria Limited. The administration enforced strict site controls to speed up progress. Contractors crushed the remaining damaged roadbeds, stabilized the stone base and swiftly laid thick binder layers, followed by top-quality heavy-duty asphalt designed for heavy freight trucks. This intervention quickly proved successful. A critical smooth 77-kilometer stretch of the Pambegua route with modern drainage, security barriers and lane markings was completed. Today, what used to be a frustrating one-hour vehicle breakdown nightmare along the Pambegua axis has been reduced to an easy 12-minute, permanently reopening the northwest, northeast and north-central trade corridors. This is a historic victory shared by two vital regions. These finished segments stand as a gift of economic empowerment to the people of the northwest and the north-central zones. The gates are open, the concrete is set, and the future has arrived. The Federal Ministry of Works warmly invites the general public, community leaders and citizens across these historic regions to come forward and witness a monumental milestone.
I want to give my thanks to the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Bola Tinubu. I want to appreciate them for bringing this project.
It's a vision, and we say thank you to Mr. President.
The people of this land has no other choice, has no any other person to choose apart from him come to December.
Come and see the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, officially commissioned these transformative historic lifelines. Witness the dawn of a new era, a testament to engineering, resilience, fiscal discipline, victory, and a nation finally on the move.
For decades, movement across Nigeria's economic gateway came under enormous pressure. Traffic intensified, roads deteriorated, and travel times increased, leading to huge economic losses. Across the southwest, millions of commuters, businesses, and transport operators struggled daily across overstretched transportation corridors linking ports, industries, markets, commercial districts, and major interstate routes. But every great economy moves on infrastructure, on highways that connect industries, bridges that sustain commerce, and transportation corridors that move millions of lives every single day. In Nigeria, few regions carry as much economic significance as the southwest. Home to major ports, industrial corridors, financial districts, logistics hubs, Nigeria's commercial capital, and some of Africa's busiest urban transportation networks. Under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, a major infrastructure transformation is underway. Across the southwest, strategic highways, bridges, and economic corridors are being reconstructed, rehabilitated, and expanded. This move is not merely to move vehicles, but to drive commerce, expand economic activities, catalyze industrialization, and move Nigeria forward. Across the southwest, a major infrastructure transformation is unfolding under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Together, these projects represent approximately 137.5 kilometers of strategic road and bridge corridors, and one of the most significant infrastructure renewal efforts currently underway in Nigeria. Since independence, movement along Nigeria's Atlantic coastline remained constrained despite the enormous economic potential of the region. Between Lagos and Calabar lies one of Nigeria's most strategic economic corridors. This vast coastal territory is home to ports, tourism assets, industrial zones, oil and gas infrastructure, and rapidly expanding urban centers. Yet, movement across this coastal belt depended largely on fragmented inland routes and congested transportation systems. With tenacity and uncommon courage, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu conceived the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway to change that reality. This is a bold national corridor designed to connect Nigeria's Atlantic coastline through modern infrastructure capable of supporting trade, tourism, logistics, industrial expansion, and long-term economic growth. A project that remained largely conceptual for many years finally came to life under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Constructing a coastal highway of this magnitude required extensive engineering precision. Construction teams worked across a difficult coastal terrain exposed to water, salt, marine pressure, and soft soil conditions. The project incorporates reinforced concrete pavement, extensive drainage systems, culverts, barriers, utility relocation, and modern traffic infrastructure. It is a 700-plus kilometer 10-lane highway project that is redefining the infrastructure landscape in Nigeria. The move became even more necessary as economic activity intensified around the Lekki Peninsula and coastal states in the southwest and south-south geopolitical zones. Section 1, stretching from Ahmadu Bello Way in Victoria Island to Eleko in the Lekki Peninsula, covers approximately 47.47 kilometers and is being executed by High Tech Construction Company Limited. So important is the project that the administration introduced accelerated funding structures, stronger project supervision, and modern engineering standards to drive implementation. President Tinubu described the project as one of the most strategic infrastructure investments in Nigeria's modern history.
It is a most pleasing to note that the highway was constructed using continuously reinforced concrete pavement instead of flexible pavement, thereby assuming long-term durability that will go beyond some of our lifetime.
Thank God Almighty for the gift of the President, and honestly, I'm encouraged by whom he is. He is focused and eyes on the ball. 4 legacy projects ongoing, 2 sections in the North Central, one in North Central and the one in the Northeast. No one else can do this.
Today, completed portions of the corridor are already transforming movement across the Lekki axis. What was once largely underdeveloped transportation space is gradually evolving into a modern economic gateway, supporting logistics, tourism, maritime commerce, industrial investment, and regional connectivity. At the other end of Lagos is the Lagos-Ibadan expressway, Nigeria's busiest transportation corridor. Stretching approximately 127 kilometers, the highway connects Lagos to Ogun, Oyo, and major regions across the Federation. For years, rising commercial activity, population growth, and increasing axle loads placed enormous pressure on the corridor, with worsening traffic congestion around Berga, Kara, Arekpo, Maburu, Moe, and Shagamu. This became sad daily realities for millions of Nigerians. Not only did this slow down the movement of freight, it also greatly affected travel time and economic productivity.
I've been doing this business as a transporter for about 5 years plus. Those times, we used to patronize our engineer often and often. The shaft, the hub used to spoil during that time. You know, pothole here and there. Compared to this one, now this one is literally now. That time we used to spend about 15 minutes from interchange here to Abeokuta, 15 minutes from Shagam. We used to spend about 1 hour, but now from interchange here to Abeokuta is something like 30 minutes. From Shagam, we are about 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
But this morning like this, when before, no way. Anyway, we make up from before we leave Abeokuta, we make up how the Shagam road will be. People will tell us, say, everywhere don't block. So that day don't go with that. No, if you work anything. Because any day we rain fall, or at the bad roads, maybe truck don't enter port to fall. So no way for us to pass. So that day is going to be that.
Before, that was too bad.
What's your experience like?
In the front of Abeokuta, that place, traffic is there for Kajola, for that place, for under that bridge. But just now, the government can try for that time. To try for Shagam, just a minute. It's a good.
Under the renewed hope agenda, rehabilitation, reconstruction and expansion works accelerated significantly. The intervention introduced additional lanes, flyovers, underpasses, reinforced drainage systems, pedestrian bridges and upgraded traffic infrastructure. Construction teams operated under intense logistics pressure while ensuring movement continued across one of Africa's busiest highways. Today, major portions of the Lagos-Shagamu corridor, Section 1 of the Lagos-Ibadan project, are operational. Traffic conditions have improved significantly. Travel time has reduced, and what was once associated with severe congestion is gradually transforming into a modern transportation gateway, supporting logistics, interstate trade, industrial supply chains, oil and gas distribution, and national mobility.
Wow. This is not Abuja. It's not London, it's not America, it's not Canada. This is Shagamu-Benin Expressway. God bless Mr. President. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
President is walking.
Jagaba is walking. He's walking. Jagaba is walking. Wow. So you mean we can witness this in Nigeria in my lifetime? How? See road.
No be Abuja be this.
No be Abuja. Not just Shagamu-Benin Expressway. Who said Jagaba is not working? And kudos to Honorable Commissioner for her works.
David Umai.
Mr. David Umai. Oh, no. You are great. You are great. We appreciate you all. Wow. Hey.
Carter Bridge remains one of Lagos' most critical transportation links. Connecting Lagos Island to the mainland, the bridge supports thousands of commuters and commercial movements daily. Over decades, heavy traffic pressure and structural wear required extensive rehabilitation works. And under the Renewed Hope infrastructure drive, emergency repairs of the bridge's substructure and underwater elements were undertaken by Julius Berger, Nigeria. Carter Bridge remains one of Lagos' most critical transportation links. Connecting Lagos Island to the mainland, The bridge supports thousands of commuters and commercial movements daily. Over decades, heavy traffic pressure and structural wear required extensive rehabilitation works. And under the Renewed Hope infrastructure drive, emergency repairs of the bridge's substructure and underwater elements were undertaken by Julius Berger Nigeria PLC. For Lagos and the millions of residents whose livelihoods depend on moving across the city's lagoon, preserving critical infrastructure means preserving life itself.
With one heart for one cause, we're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom rests and truth.
For more than 3 decades, the third mainland bridge has remained one of the defining symbols of Lagos. Completed in 1990, the bridge has transformed movement across the city, linking Lagos mainland to Lagos Island through one of Africa's longest bridges and most important urban transportation corridors. Today, the bridge records well over 120,000 vehicle movements daily. Over time, heavy traffic pressure, marine exposure, and structural stress placed enormous strain on critical underwater components beneath the bridge. Under the Renewed Hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the federal government initiated one of the most technically complex structural interventions ever undertaken on the bridge. For the first time at this scale, extensive underwater and structural rehabilitation works targeted underwater pile caps, bridge piers, deck soffits, and critical load-bearing elements beneath the bridge itself. Executed by Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, the intervention marked a major transition from routine maintenance to deep structural preservation for one of Nigeria's most strategic transportation assets. The milling and upgrade of surface components have also given the bridge a new look, one befitting of one of Africa's largest economies. Several other critical bridges across Lagos supporting commercial and logistics have also undergone major rehabilitation interventions. Marine Bridge supports one of Nigeria's busiest freight and industrial logistics corridors. The bridge plays a major role in supporting cargo movement, access to Apapa-Tinkan port, freight operations, and industrial transportation around Apapa and environs. Corrective and emergency repairs focused on improving safety, structural durability, traffic efficiency, and logistics movement across the Apapa axis.
As a people with one heart for one cause, we're determined to rebuild and restore.
At Eko Bridge, emergency structural interventions improved mobility across critical urban transportation routes linking Alaka, Osborne, and adjoining ramps. These interventions are strengthening movement across Lagos economic corridors and improving logistics efficiency within Nigeria's busiest commercial city. Beyond Lagos, the Renewed Hope infrastructure drive is also expanding connectivity across other southwest states. In Oyo State, the Iwo-Ate Road project is improving regional access, supporting local trade and strengthening mobility within surrounding communities. The impact of these projects extends far beyond transportation and trade alone. Infrastructure represents productivity and development. Across the southwest, these interventions are improving logistics efficiency, reducing travel time, supporting commerce, strengthening industrial productivity, improving freight movement, attracting investment confidence, and creating economic opportunities across multiple sectors. Construction activities across these corridors have also generated employment for engineers, artisans, equipment operators, truck drivers, surveyors, suppliers, and thousands of skilled and unskilled workers across the construction value chain. The Southwest remains Nigeria's commercial heartbeat, and preserving mobility across the region means strengthening national productivity, industrial growth, urban movement, maritime trade, and local and international commerce. Together, these projects represent over 1.58 trillion naira in strategic infrastructure investment, approximately 137.5 kilometers of major road and bridge corridors, and one of the most ambitious regional infrastructure renewal efforts currently underway in Nigeria. Across the Southwest, roads are being built, bridges are being preserved, and economic corridors are being restored. Road by road, bridge by bridge, corridor by corridor. And through infrastructure, Nigeria is moving toward a stronger, more connected future. Under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and through the implementation drive of the Federal Ministry of Works under Senator Engineer David Umahi, Nigeria's infrastructure story is entering a new chapter. A chapter defined by durability, innovative engineering, enhanced connectivity, and national renewal. This is more than construction. This is national transformation in motion. This is the renewed hope infrastructure revolution. After the Nigerian Civil War, the federal government under Yakubu Gowon began rebuilding major roads across southeastern Nigeria in the 1970s to restore transportation, economic activities, and movement across the region. During this period, strategic highways such as the Enugu-Onitsha expressway and Enugu-Port Harcourt road were developed and expanded, with several sections opened in phases to support trade, national unity, and economic recovery. In the years that followed, different administrations also carried out rehabilitation and reconstruction efforts on several federal roads across the southeast. These efforts were not enough, as many of the roads gradually deteriorated due to increasing traffic pressure, aging infrastructure, and inadequate maintenance. For millions of people across the region, traveling was stressful and dangerous. Traders struggled to move goods to markets. Students faced difficult journeys to school. Businesses recorded losses, and many communities repeatedly complained about failed roads and endless traffic delays.
So what we are suffering here is too much.
I don't even know when I'm getting to my destination today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know.
Until the emergence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who introduced a renewed wave of infrastructure development, many of these challenges persisted. Several major federal road projects that had suffered delays or remained incomplete for years are now receiving accelerated attention, funding, and construction. From major expressways and bridges to critical transport corridors, these projects are improving road safety, reducing travel time, boosting economic activities, and bringing renewed hope to millions of Nigerians across southeastern Nigeria.
Sit back and join us as we take you through some of the major projects completed and now ready for commissioning, including The 33-kilometer Enugu-Onitsha expressway by SKECC, the 23-span Eke-Obinagu flyover measuring 1.05 kilometers by 2 by reinforced global resources. The 56.1 by 2 equaling 112.2 kilometers plus 4.3 kilometers service lane by Arab contractors across southeastern Nigeria as the story unfolds. The 23-span flyover bridge at Eke-Obinagu along the Enugu-Abakaliki Road is a transportation infrastructure project developed to improve traffic movement and enhance connectivity within Enugu State, Southeast region, and beyond. Located along the busy Enugu-Abakaliki Road, the bridge serves as a critical link between Cross River, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Anambra states, while supporting movement towards major commercial and agricultural communities across southeastern Nigeria and beyond. Over time, commuters traveling from Abakaliki, Ogoja, and surrounding parts of the southeast into Enugu and beyond often faced severe traffic delays at the Eke-Obinagu junction.
This place is just a war road, though, because we have so many challenges here. We have almost 3 or 4 markets around this place. Yeah, so but this place is too busy always because of the road problem. We're almost having challenges of hold up, and because of the people that used to be in this market area, it's too difficult for somebody to meet up where he's approaching.
The situation was equally difficult for travelers returning from Lagos through Asaba or from Abuja through Benue and Onitsha towards Abakaliki, as well as passengers trying to access the Eke-Obinagu International Airport in Enugu. At the center of the challenge was the Eke-Obinagu junction, where 4 major markets and busy connecting roads converged, creating constant traffic congestion, gridlock, and long travel delays for motorists and commercial transport operators. During peak periods, especially in the mornings and almost every evening, traffic congestion around the junction sometimes lasted between 6 and 9 hours, leaving thousands of commuters stranded for long periods. The situation affected daily business activities, slowed down transportation, and created difficulties for commuters moving between Enugu State, Ebonyi State, and neighboring regions. To provide a permanent solution to the growing traffic challenges, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2024 approved the construction of the Eke-Obinagu flyover bridge as part of ongoing efforts to modernize critical road infrastructure across the country. The project was designed to decongest the junction, improve travel time, and create a safer and more efficient transportation route for all. Construction of the project was handled by reinforced global resources, with the bridge developed using modern engineering standards and reinforced construction technology designed for durability and long-term performance. The flyover bridge stretches approximately 1.05 kilometers and includes dual service lanes constructed to support smoother vehicular movement around the area and adjoining communities. To ensure effective traffic management, the project incorporated 23 bridge spans, elevated carriageways, drainage systems, and supporting road infrastructure aimed at separating through traffic from local traffic within the Eke-Obinagu axis. Today, the 23-span flyover bridge at Eke-Obinagu has been completed 100%. bringing major relief to commuters and transport operators using the road. Motorists who previously spent long hours navigating congestion at the junction can now experience smoother movement and faster travel time between Enugu, Abakaliki, and other connecting routes across the southeast. This project now improves road safety, stimulates economic activities, and strengthens transportation efficiency for travelers, businesses, and surrounding communities. The Enugu-Onitsha Expressway is one of the most important federal highways in southeastern Nigeria, linking Enugu and Anambra states, while serving as a major economic route between the southeast, south-south, and northern parts of the country. The highway connects key commercial cities including Enugu, Awka, and Onitsha, while also providing access to the second Niger Bridge, making it critical for transportation, trade, and regional integration. Originally developed in the mid-1970s during the military administration of General Olusegun Obasanjo, the highway was later expanded under President Shehu Shagari between 1979 and 1983 as part of efforts to improve federal road infrastructure after the Civil War. Over the years, increasing traffic, aging pavement, and heavy commercial activities weakened the road, leaving large portions severely damaged and causing gridlock, accidents, and long travel delays. Several administrations, including those of Olusegun Obasanjo, Goodluck Jonathan, and Muhammadu Buhari, attempted different rehabilitation works on the road. However, despite repeated repairs, many failed sections continue to deteriorate due to traffic pressure, drainage problems, and the collapse of the old pavement structure. By 2022, the project had been re-awarded by the previous administration, but construction activities did not fully commence until the coming of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Before the present administration, journeys between Enugu and Onitsha could take as much as 7 hours due to failed sections and severe congestion, especially following increased traffic from the completion of the second Niger Bridge.
No vehicle plying through it, and yet it's a dual carriage road.
Most of our drivers now from Lagos, they don't like to come to Enugu. If you call them, are you coming to Enugu? They say no, there's no road at Onitsha.
In response, the federal government, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accelerated reconstruction works on the highway as part of efforts to modernize critical road infrastructure nationwide.
We said we will do this road. We are determined to do it. The way we are going, we have a road that will outlast us and outlive all of us here present. That is how to build the future.
The project is being funded mainly by MTN Nigeria under the federal government's Road Infrastructure Tax Credit Scheme. While the MTN project is about 90% completed and scheduled for commissioning by December 2026.
So my name is Sachin Thakre. I'm the project manager for RCC company for Limited, Nigeria. Now currently RCC is handling 2 states for the same project from kilometer 20 to kilometer 51. This belongs to Anambra section, and from 51 to 63 this belongs to Enugu section. Currently we are working on Onitsha bound. And this is the only bound that remains to be blacktop, the asphalt, and we are going for our target.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Project Manager on the Enugu-Onitsha reconstruction project. I'm by the Nigerian Project Manager. I work for the partner. This is good. Whatever is good, what doing is what doing well, and Mr. President is treating this road infrastructure is perfect, but it's a nerve center for the entire Southeast. Success, I wish him his support of the Southeast and long life, good health, prosperity, and return to office.
The Enugu axis is being handled by SKECC using reinforced concrete pavement technology, expected to last between 50 and 100 years.
And we'll know we'll get there someday. Can somebody send me?
To speed up delivery, the remaining 72 kilometers of the expressway were divided into multiple sections, allowing contractors to work simultaneously on different portions of the road. According to the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, the first two sections measure 15 and 18 kilometers respectively and are being reconstructed using continuously reinforced concrete pavement technology designed for durability and long-term performance. In April 2026, the federal government officially opened the first completed 15-kilometer section of the expressway to ease movement during the Easter period. The SKECC project already has over 30 kilometers ready for sectional commissioning.
When we came on board in 2023, you all witnesses that it was taking over 7 hours to ride from Enugu to Onitsha. The most important road in the entire southeast is this road. Our people were aware the nature of this road, and we inherited this road under tax credit of MTN and being done for them by RCC. But everything was on standstill. The president did not only give an acceleration to the construction of this road, but he directed that at least 50% of it should look like Lagos-Calabar coastal highway. And so we reviewed it and allowed MTN, being done by RCC, to continue with their contract sum of 202 billion, excluding 72 kilometers. And it's this 72 kilometers that we are doing with the quality, the texture of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, being done by SKCC.
Many areas, I cannot start to list them all now, but from the ones we are seeing now, we thank him. May he continue to do the good work he's doing.
Mr. from the president, our party is a he's a game changer. We have known that. He's somebody he's seen it all. And at the time, it was time for him to be in this time of affairs. That's why we're endorsing him for the second term.
Before, we find it difficult to go to Onitsha, but now you can see the road is being constructed and it's making our movement very easy for us. So I am very happy.
They are doing a nice work.
Some sections have been completed from 43 to 46, Enugu bound, completed. And then from 38 to 30, Onitsha bound.
Today, with major portions of the road already open to traffic, the journey between Enugu and Onitsha, which lasted up to 7 hours, has now been reduced to about 2 hours, bringing relief to motorists, commuters and transport operators. The Enugu-Onitsha Expressway is expected to further improve road safety, strengthen regional connectivity, boost economic activities, and enhance the movement of goods and services across Nigeria. The Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway is one of Nigeria's most important federal highways, linking the southeast and south-south regions, while serving as a major economic route for transportation, trade, and industrial activities. Part of the A3 Federal Highway, the road connects Enugu, Abia, Imo, and Rivers states, linking major commercial centers such as Aba and Port Harcourt. Originally developed during the post-Civil War Reconstruction era under the military administration of General Yakubu Gowon in the early 1970s, the highway played a critical role in restoring movement, economic activities, and national reintegration across the eastern region after the Nigerian Civil War. The expressway was one of the busiest highways in the country, carrying thousands of passengers, petroleum tankers, and heavy-duty vehicles daily. But increasing traffic pressure and years of pavement failure left large sections of the road badly deteriorated, causing severe gridlock, accidents, rising transportation costs, and growing security concerns, including criminal activities along failed portions. Several administrations attempted rehabilitation works on the road, but many failed sections continued to collapse under heavy traffic pressure. In August 2013, under former President Goodluck Jonathan, the federal government awarded the contract for the rehabilitation of Section 2 of the expressway to Arab Contractors Nigeria Limited. The project covered the reconstruction of the Umahia to Aba Township Road, railway bridge crossing in Abia State, spanning 56.1 kilometers on both carriageways, totaling about 112.2 kilometers, alongside approximately 4.2 kilometers of service lanes. Despite years of intermittent construction activities, progress on the project remained slow for several years, and many sections kept deteriorating. Under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, renewed attention was given to the project, leading to accelerated construction works and eventual completion of the rehabilitation.
I want you to be on the road to see what Nigerians are suffering. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is determined to end these sufferings. Road is everything to this country. Road is everything to the commerce. Road is everything to solid mineral, to medical, to education, to our agricultural and food security. We will never fail, Mr. President.
Today, the fully completed expressway has significantly improved travel between Umahia, Aba, and Port Harcourt, reducing travel time, easing traffic congestion, and improving safety for motorists and commuters.
I have to thank Mr. President. The work he's doing for this Port Harcourt, Abowore, and Enugu Express is good. From our area, where we base now, we are already benefits more. He's a good man, actually. I love him. And the people in Aba, both in our area, everybody loves Dave Momoya. He's a nice man. He come out with his group and monitor the work. He's a good man.
No business for this area. Business is there, but no road to come and do it. So we suffer a lot. But I believe, say, as another work up now, we are free. We can move free wherever. Now to go, back down. 30 minutes, don't go and come down. We're free. No problem. I thank them for the effort they help us here. I am very, very grateful for them. Let us continue that. That's what we want. Now one year they before them. Thank you, sir.
The rehabilitation has also strengthened commercial activities along the route, improving the movement of petroleum products and goods, reduced vehicle maintenance costs, and enhance connectivity between markets, industries, and ports across the southeast and south-south regions. As traffic flows once again along this vital road, the Enugu-Port Harcourt expressway continues to reconnect communities, support businesses, and restore confidence in one of Nigeria's most strategic highways. As we draw this presentation to a close, the transformation taking place across southeastern Nigeria is becoming increasingly visible. Roads once marked by heavy congestion, failed sections and difficult journeys are now giving way to safer highways, improved bridges, and modern transport routes that are enhancing movement and economic activities across the region. Under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, several long-delayed projects are now becoming realities, bringing renewed hope and better connectivity to millions of Nigerians. With improved engineering standards and durable construction methods, many of these roads are now designed to serve for decades. These projects stand as lasting investments in the future of southeastern Nigeria and a strong commitment to national development. Thank you for watching.